Welcome to this week's video, and I'm showing off a set that I was really happy to receive, but for all the wrong reasons, because I originally bought it because I actually needed the 50p from it for my date run because it's an NIFC 50p. But now that I've actually seen it, I don't know if I actually want to tear it out of there. It's a really nice set. It's the 1990 United Kingdom Brilliant and Circulated Coin Collection from the Royal Mint, of course, front and back, and then this just slots out. Just want to show this off on the back quickly. The design of this pack was inspired by a needlework pattern which appeared in the popular Every Woman's Encyclopedia more than 50 years ago. The outline of the Briar Rose was to be obtained by tracing round a shilling. So I found that quite interesting to start with, but that's not the reason that I don't want to tear this apart. You'll find that out in a second. So let's get in and have a look and check out the information before we actually have a look at the coins themselves. And straight away we get into my dilemma. 1990 introduces a new 5p coin, which of course is not news to me, but the fact that this annual set does have, as it's mentioned there, the large and the small 5p in it, well, that's just really cool. So I might actually just end up keeping this set. It's really sad, but I actually really like that fact. So if you want to have a read of any of this information, feel free to do so by pausing and having a read at your own pace. Then we move on to some information about the origins of the shilling. And then that covers the first page, apart from the coins, which we always check out at the end. So if I go over now, you get this pull-out slip. We'll have a look down a second, and we'll quickly check out this information. The pull-out card is actually just a complete fact sheet about the development of the shilling. So if you want to have a read of that, do the same thing once again. Just pause it and have a read at your own pace. Now we're going to get onto the specs next, but let's just have a look at this information. The shilling, its place in literature, and then an explanation of the term bobber job below it. And now just a brief look at the coin specs before we move over to the coins themselves, ranging all the way from the £1 coin down to the penny. And if you want to have a look at those in more detail, then they're on screen right now and you can pause that. But I'm not going to go into it, and it's quite difficult to read actually with the pattern that they've chosen for this. And then we move over to the coins, starting with the Obverse as usual. And I just can't actually believe how great a condition these are in. No toning whatsoever. Usually you would see it on a set this old, but no, they're all looking amazing, which saddens me even more that I'm probably just going to keep it as it is rather than put the Brilliant and Circulated 50p, the NIFC, into my date run. I'll probably just have to buy it separately. And again, just see how brilliant that finish is and how it's held up. Not a slight bit of toning on any one of those coins, and just love it actually. I just love the fact that it has got the small and the large 5p. Let's have a closer look at those. Now that is the large one. Obviously I have to tell you because you've got nothing to actually gauge it against at the moment, and the 5p as we know it now. Upon closer inspection, the only coin that's actually got any sort of mark on it or anything is the £1 coin. I'm not sure if that's actually an indentation on the coin or maybe just a bit of dirt that's got between the plastic and the coin, but these all still look fantastic. And there we have it. That is the 1990 annual coin set from the Royal Mint, and I've got quite a lot of these actually, not this specific year. I'm talking about in general. I've got quite a large collection of the annual set, so maybe it just makes more sense to keep this intact and buy or source the 50p coin elsewhere, because I really do like that. It's quite a nice set, I think you'd all agree. So let me know in the comment section below, do you collect the annual set, and if so, how many do you think you've got, and what was the most recent one you bought? Let me know that in the comment section below because it always interests me. If you're new around here, why not hit that subscribe button, because I release new coin content weekly. Thanks for watching!